Welcome to Flash CS5 tutorial 30 arrow keys with limits. This is a follow-up to CS5 tutorial 29, which was improved arrow key action, which I have that FLA opened on my stage now. Unlock the balls layer. Make sure you have the ball selected. Open the properties panel, and this little link here, make sure that's closed, so when I change the width, the height will change the same time. And let's make that 40 pixels, and see they both changed. Close that layer. With the balls layer selected, insert a new layer and call it rectangle. R-E-C-T, rectangle. Making my stage about 50%. Going to keep the blue stroke, and I want no fill. So up here you see this white box with the slash through it, and I'm going to make my rectangle tool, select it, and I'm going to just put a rectangle. Any size will do. While it is still selected, open the properties panel and unlock this lock here, and for the width I want it to be 450 for the width, and for the height 300. Now if you remember, our stage was 550 wide and 400 high, so when we center this we'll have a 50 pixel border around. Right here is my alignment tool. If you don't have it, click Window, find the alignment tool, and make sure this box here aligned to stage. Click this center one here and this center one here, and that puts our rectangle in the middle of our stage. So now what we're going to do is we're going to put limits so that this ball can only go approximately to that line, and that line. Lock all layers. Select the frame 1 of the actions layer. Open up the actions panel, and down here where we're doing the test, way down the bottom here where we're doing the test to see if the right button was pushed, put your cursor right after that one, and then I want you to type in this code. Type. Now these are two and signs, and then ball, capital B, A-L-L underscore MC, period X, X is blue, less than equals to 500 minus 20, close bracket. So now we put a second condition. When the right button is being pushed, this will be true, and as long as both these statements are true, we'll increment and move the ball. The second statement being that the ball movie clip itself is less than 500 minus 20. 500 is the edge of the stage. If you look down here, that's 550 there. So we're going to go in here to 500, that's where that line is, and the minus 20 is 1/2 the diameter of the ball. So that means the ball can go till it just touches that line. So let's just see that. Test my movie, and I'll press on it. Now we want to see something. See how this goes too far? And that's because the speed we're traveling in increments of 4 pixels, and it's based upon this and the scanning of this on frame enter. And I'll exaggerate it. I'll change this to 10 pixels. And you can see 10 pixels is exactly on. So at 10 pixels it works good, exactly on, but 4 is still good for making most games. So if you understand this again, it's saying that we can go and move the ball this way until we reach a point that is 500 pixels, that's that line there, minus 20, which is 1/2 the diameter of the ball. Now let's do it for the left side. The left side, we want it to stop on this position about here. We know that's 50 pixels from here to there, and there's also the half diameter of the ball, which is 40. So let's type in this code. Paste. Again, and is the Boolean saying I need to be pressing the left button, and that ball movie clip position, its X position, is got to be greater than or equal to, which it is, 50 plus 20. So when that ball gets right, the center of the ball is about here, the end of the ball will be touching here. Let's see how that looks. So that's pretty good there, and we know it's a little bit over here, but still quite usable. And let's do the, what's next one is the up button. So select right after the one here on the up button and type in this code. Again, and, that's the and function. Ball underscore MC, capital B. Now this is the Y position. And this is when we're going up here. As we're going up here, we know that this line is plus 50 from the edge, and I want to be this line plus the half of the ball diameter. So it says when that Y position is greater than equal to 50 plus 20. Now you can just put in 70 here, but this allows us to change the sizes of the ball. If we change the size of the ball, all we can do is change the size of this number here and not do the math all over. So that's why I do it like this. And the last one is going to be the down button. And again, find this if statement just after the equal equals 1 and paste in this code. And BALL underscore MC, capital B. Again, it's the Y position. Now we're talking about down here. We know that this is the 400 spot on the Y. We know that this is 350, and we want to be 20 pixels above that, so therefore half the size of the ball is 20 minus 20. So now let's try this out, and we should have limits on all 4 sides. There we are there. That one's almost perfect. That one's pretty close. Pretty close. I'll let them 2 at once go on an angle here. Hits there and goes up into the corner. I hope you learned something from this tutorial, and I hope you use what you learned.